Maybe the problem is with you. If you're stressed out because of people, there's drama, there's conflict, certain relationships aren't going so well, maybe your work environment isn't going so well, then we're going to take a different approach today and say that maybe the problem is you. And this video, I'm really going to come from a place of love, come from a place of help, come from a place of understanding, but invite you to take responsibility, not for everything around you, but for how you feel inside and the responses that you have. And if you're able to do this, then you can build a little shelter for yourself from the storm, which is going to make your life a whole lot better, even as things aren't going so well. So welcome and fam, much love. Trav here. Appreciate you, you wonderful humans. And please hit the thumbs up button if that sounds interesting to you. If you like my videos and makes a difference, do it for the algorithm. As we take a little walk around the farm today, checking on how the avocado trees are doing, recovering from sheep attack. So you can see all these little structures to protect from the wind that comes down through the valley. We planted about 50 avocado trees, and they'll be fruiting in about 2 years. I hope to be here to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Okay, so this video, I really want to invite you to look at your dramas and your problems a different way. And what inspired me to make this video is I'm reading this book yesterday called Boundaries. Setting boundaries where you end and I begin, or where I end and you begin. And it was saying that, yes, sometimes you do need to leave. Like sometimes you do need to leave a relationship. Sometimes you do need to leave a community. Sometimes you do need to leave an environment. Sometimes you do need to leave your job. However, if you have healthy boundaries, then you may be able to thrive no matter the scenario, no matter the situation around you, no matter the problems of the people around you. And this applies to you if you've bounced around a lot, if you've moved around a lot. If seems like all of your relationships have a lot of conflict and drama, or everywhere you seem to go, you seem to find problems, it's probably you. It's probably not the other people. So what I'm telling you, and it's hard to know when it's time to go and when you want to dig in your heels and just make it work. But no matter your scenario, if you have strong boundaries, then life's just going to be a whole lot simpler. So, I mean, and the boundaries, when we think about boundaries, we've been talking about boundaries a lot. Boundaries aren't just, you can't say this to me, you can't do this to me. Boundaries are rules for yourself. If this happens, then I do this. If this person says this thing, then I do this. If I'm stressed out, then I walk away. If, boundaries are like, I don't drink. Boundaries are like, I work out every day. These boundaries are like, I go outside. Personal boundaries. I go outside first thing in the morning and get some sun. So, if your boundaries are on point, you can be in the most dysfunctional family. You can be in the most fucked up scenarios and still be all right and still do okay. You can have a little shelter from the storm, and the shelter is your boundaries. Your boundaries is, you know what to do, you know how to protect yourself, you know what to expect from yourself when certain things are going to happen, and it's going to allow you to, no matter what happens, to be okay. So there's always going to be problems in life. It's easy to think, okay, I'm going to run from this. I'm going to go be a hermit in the woods. You ever fantasize about that? I'm going to go be a hermit in the woods. I'm going to go live in a cave. I'm not going to talk to people. Yeah, that can work. It's going to remove a lot of the social stress from your life, but it's also going to remove all of the social joy. It's also going to remove your companionship and your communities and all these things that we really need to thrive. So yeah, avoidance, yes, avoid. Part of boundaries is avoid the people or scenarios who stress you out. Like, bullshit is optional. You can just walk away from that. Bullshit is really optional. I have another video coming out on that. You should check out. We go more in depth into this. But you have a lot of control over your inner peace, your inner safety, and so much of it is just how you defend yourself and protect yourself. And if you keep leaving for a new person, a new job, a new boss, a new friends, because your old friends didn't treat you well, the old people didn't treat you well. If you haven't set up the boundaries to protect yourself, then you're gonna find yourself in the same situation, the same scenario, just with different faces, just with different people. You can be, if you have poor boundaries, you can be in great situations and have a hard time and have a bad time. So I just really want to share this with you and motivate this with you today, motivate you to really get your boundaries on point, to really improve your life situation, to really not even improve your life situation, to accept your life situation and improve the way that you think about your life situation, improve the way that you respond to your life situation. You may be in a really hard place. You might really be in a bad place. You might be stuck. You might be legitimately stuck. It's not in your mind. Maybe you owe a huge amount of debt. You don't have you're just missing in certain skills. You're having a bad time. The people that you're with aren't treating you right. And so on. So if you're in this sort of a situation, if you're in this sort of a scenario, I do wanna tell you that, hey, you should strive to change your scenario, but you don't necessarily need to. If you're able to set healthy boundaries, protect yourself, you might just be able to build a little shelter in the storm. So I hope you found that useful. I hope you found that enjoyable. Please, every like is a pet for the sheep. Please help us grow this channel and expand this channel. And yeah, thank you, appreciate you, I love you, and I look forward to really talking to you soon. I look forward to seeing what you have to say in the comments. As always, peace out, much love, and let's get it.